Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Rosenbaum,
And I'm Stephen Rufner.
and welcome to TME 30-Minute Encouragement.
We're so glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here too, Chris.
I'm glad you're here too, Stephen.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
man.
thank you. Yeah, and we're back in like the typical room that we're normally in for TME.
The OG room, is
We
that
haven't been
what you
here in a
call it?
little while. I feel like.
Not since January. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
it's been a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
February we were just like, nah, let's go to Utah. That was great.
Utah, and then we had some in the dining hall, and now we're back here finally. And
Yes,
yeah, it's very nice.
it is very beautiful. We changed nothing,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We'll work on that at some point.
But we do want to say thank you so much to those of you as you're tuning in right now, or maybe you're watching at home a little bit later. Go ahead and share this on your Facebook page with the hashtag TME. This helps us to just get out to as many people as possible so they can enjoy TME. And we have an encouraging word from the Bible today. Stephen, what is that?
That's right. Psalm chapter 34, verse 8. This psalm was written by David right after a very tense moment for him. He had gone to the nation of the Philistines, and one of the kings was kind of looking at him and said, "Hey, isn't this David, the one that killed Goliath?" And David realized in that moment, if the Lord doesn't help me, I'm toast. And he just happens to start acting like a crazy man, and by the Lord's grace they didn't recognize him. And so he wrote this psalm afterwards, really focusing on how in the middle of those circumstances God protected him, and he could see God take care of him through that. And the one verse I want to highlight is in verse 8. "O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him." The point of this area is he's giving a command of, hey, oh, taste and see, try God out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. You take a hold of God. You test God, but in a trusting way, and you're going to see how when you trust in God, that it brings you great blessings. David found that in his life, that when he put his trust in God, God always came through.
Absolutely. You'll always find when you like you're saying when you quote unquote test God, really what that means is seeing as you operate in faith to see what God will do. You'll see that God has never broken a promise. God has always found himself faithful. So you can trust the everlasting and all-powerful God that we have the opportunity to serve.
Yeah. And I think both of us can say from experience, there's been moments in our lives where we've been unsure of what's the path to go forward. How is this going to turn out? And a still small voice in some way shows, hey, this is the path to take. Trust God. Trust God. And when we obeyed, we've seen personally, I can say for my life, I've tasted and seen that God is good.
Absolutely.
And I would encourage that whatever you're going through in life, trust God.
We don't encourage you to run around like a crazy man, but
No,
we
no, no.
do encourage you to put a lot of faith in God that it might make you seem a little bit crazy.
Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good.
And so, yes, we want to encourage you with that from the Bible today. God's word is so good. Our God is so good.
Mm,
And I will say this, it's interesting, Stephen, that the Lord laid on your heart to bring up this, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good, because we have another taste test challenge ahead of us today.
that's right.
Last time we did this, we did a lot of spicy foods. We did some spicy ramen, Tabasco. We ended it on just a straight habanero pepper, which was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. But Stephen has got a new idea for us. And Stephen, what are we going to be doing today?
Today, we're going to try out some different sour items that
Mm,
I've heard and tried at some point in my life.
mm.
And I have them in what I believe would be the rating of the least sour to the most sour. But we can actually test that and put it on our own personal scale and
Okay.
decide. And you guys can comment and let us know which ones you think are going to be the most sour. So I'm going to go ahead and put them out, and then I'll let you rate what you think is going to be the most and least sour. Okay.
Okay, so we've got lemon heads. Everyone loves some lemon heads. I used to love lemon heads when I was a kid. We have airheads extremes. I don't know how extreme they actually are, but we're going to try this and see how it goes. Something I've never heard of until we were talking about this challenge: toxic waste. I don't know who in their right mind thought that this was excellent marketing, but apparently their margins must be well enough to keep them in business, because they keep making this stuff. Toxic waste, everybody. Then we
Lemon
have,
juice.
oh, lemon juice.
Lemon
So
juice.
lovely, so wonderful. Just
Concentrate.
straight lemon juice, just right out of the bottle. It's going to be great. And then we have what's called
Lemons come from trees, not from bottles.
Stephen.
Sorry, I had this conversation very recently where Savannah was like,
But it's
do you know
coming
where
from.
jam comes from?" And I was like, "From the store." She's like, "No, they come from
Oh
berries." And I'm
my
like,
goodness. That's ridiculous. Okay, I see how it is, Stephen. But then we also have these mega sours, which are very interesting to me. And then, but the problem is, okay, Steven, you told me that these specifically are they have like labeling on here somewhere that says that you're not supposed to have it if you're under the age of 8.
Yes. So excessive consumption may cause temporary mouth or stomach irritation, not suitable for children under 8 years of age. So it's a good thing I'm not 8.
So there is an age restriction on candy, mind you. However, that is not the last one, but we're going to save that for last a little bit. We're going to get to that one in a little bit. But I think that honestly, I think we're going to see that the Airheads are going to be a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's going to
You
go
wanna-
Lemonhead,
you wanna line
Airhead.
it up?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Lemonhead, Airhead, and then it's going to be lemon juice. Oh,
You think the
Toxic lemon
Toxic
juice,
Okay.
and then our mega sours at the very end of this little table we have here. That's
Okay.
what I personally think.
All
What
right.
do you think?
I agree actually. I like this lineup. Um I'm like trying to remember lemon juice because I feel like these two could potentially be swapped.
Really? That and the lemon juice.
Because remember, this one has different flavors, and some of them are a little bit more than others. And
Oh, that's
I
true.
feel like it's a great area
Okay, for
between these
reference
two.
sake, I did try one of these a while ago, and apparently it was one of the less sour ones. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can find the more sour one. However, when I held it in my hand, I had a little cut on my thumb. I held it in my hand, and it stung the cut because it was so sour. So we're gonna try that today and hopefully not die.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead. Let's start with the easy one, the lemon
Okay, the
head.
lemon heads.
So,
Steve, have you ever had lemon heads before?
yes,
I
I have.
love lemon heads.
Okay. So
Now
let me
I remember
grab-
them being, relatively sour. Oh no,
Yeah.
hold on. We gotta get like
I
a
feel like
good
these
number.
are.
Like a good, yeah, 4 or
Okay.
5, somewhere around there.
Well, I don't want to spoil my appetite
Yeah.
for the dinner today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because what are we having tonight, Steven? Tonight is our
Having lasagna because we are sorry, we're having
because we're
sorry,
having our
we're having lasagna, but it's because we're having our youth workers conference. Sorry, I got really excited about food.
that was perfectly fine. That was
No,
great.
we're having a youth workers conference, and the main goal of this is to be able to share with people some practical skills that help you with dealing with the youth. What does it look like to plan a schedule? What does it look like to do an activity? How do you help train kids up in the doctrinal? What are the steps and things you need to consider? All of these questions we're going to answer in a lot of very heavy sessions coming up these couple of days.
Absolutely. A lot of great things happening. We have a lot of other wonderful events taking place coming up very soon here at the Edge Christian Camp. We have our couples retreat coming up soon. We have Family Day coming up.
Family Day.
Yeah, we want to make sure we talk about Family Day. Family Day is going to be our 10-year anniversary for ministry here at the Edge Christian Camp. 10 years of ministry that God's given the camp. That is wonderful. And so we're going to have a giant celebration that day. From what I understand, I think we're trying to get a dirt bike guy who's going to come and like jump over buses and dirt mounds and stuff like that. And kids are going to throw water balloons at him while he does that.
Can I throw water balloons?
I don't know.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of wonderful things going on. We're actually gonna have some very special speakers that day too. I won't say too much about it right now, but you can go online and register for these events. It's free. Family Day is completely free. There'll be a free lunch provided by Q Daddy's Barbecue that day. It's gonna be a wonderful time.
There's much to do, and we're packing a whole lot in one day. You're gonna love it.
Absolutely. All right, but speaking of loving things, are we gonna love these lemon heads?
Let's
Because
do it.
I've noticed they're getting like kind of sticky
They're
the more you
melting.
hold them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're getting the acid is on our hands.
Yeah,
so
that
we probably know.
probably.
Ready?
Ah.
Oh, they're harder than they are harder than I thought.
Mm. Okay, so I'm noticing when you eat a bunch of them at once, it's a lot worse.
Really? That's not bad.
It's not terrible,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like if I had like double what I just had, it would really get me.
I just crunched one, and I was not prepared for
I
that.
love the texture. I don't know why. I love the crunch of lemon heads.
Those
They're
are
delicious.
good.
They're so good.
I have
So-
not had this come in a long time. I enjoy this one.
So like on a scale of like the 0 to 10 scale, where would you rate lemon heads? I'd say it'd be like maybe a 3.
Really? I put it like at a 1. 'Cause
Really?
Like, I didn't taste any sour.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not like not sour. Okay, let me try.
Okay,
Let's try
that's
some.
fair. I
Maybe
put
if
it 2.
if I'm not holding it
put
for
it
too
2.
long, let me just. I'm not saying. That's a little more sour because we were having to
Okay,
hold.
so maybe I just need to lick my hands.
I said yeah, maybe like 2 to 3 range for me. Like it's not sour,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like greatly sour either.
Okay.
But it does give you.
I just crush all of them. I would actually go up to a 2.
Okay.
Because once you crush it,
Wait, you didn't crush it like immediately?
No.
Oh,
So that's what happened.
yeah.
Okay.
I understand now. You had to get to the nice gooey ooey hard candy
Yeah.
soury center. Yeah.
I have so much of it stuck like right here.
Yeah. It,
Okay.
it does get you. Man, I love these lemon heads. I might
That's
take those
good.
afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that was definitely the like bottom. I'm pretty
Yeah.
confident that's gonna be lower than that.
Yeah, that is the bottom of the ladder, and it only goes up from here. Speaking of which, Airheads Extremes.
Your
So,
head, you
have you
know,
ever heard of Airheads Extreme?
I've only had the normal ones that are like fake Laffy Taffy. It's great,
Yeah. Oh,
but
these have like a smell. I don't know if I like that smell. Do you smell that? That's a weird. Like that's not the
oh,
citric acid. That's
no,
the.
that smells like cough medicine,
Yeah,
like the
that
kids
smells like
coughing.
cough medicine. As a
Yeah,
candy. Okay, you know what?
just gonna take like two to start.
Hold on.
I feel like that's a good one.
I'm gonna full send it. I have 5 right here.
Okay,
I
I
love the
think we
color
gotta eat it
though.
fast because the stuff is on the
Yeah,
top.
but I
So,
love the color. It's so pretty. All right, 3, 2, 1.
mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say this is less than the lemon heads.
I agree. I was wrong.
Airheads Extremes? There's nothing extreme about it. It does taste good. It
Mhm.
doesn't taste like it smells.
Yeah.
Notice that?
Now I will say, I like the taste of the lemon head way better,
Yeah,
but that's definitely the least. If you are worried about sour things, that's not even somewhere to start. This is where you need to start.
absolutely. Yeah. So the lemon heads definitely more sour than the airheads. However, not bad. Not bad at all. I actually really like that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
know.
it. Now,
I think my preference is still this one. I don't know. The
yep.
texture was way better. I don't like overly chewy things.
Yeah,
Like,
I will say that I think the lemon head is a better candy, but the airhead itself is not bad.
mhm,
Like comparatively, yeah, lemon head's so much better. But I'm not like against this. I
mhm.
like them. But you know what? We're not done there, are we?
No, I'm still trying to chew this one as fast as
So
I can.
while you're chewing that real quick, let's talk about this. Have you seen the weather out there today?
I
Okay,
walked in it today.
this has been an interesting day in the life of Virginians, and I don't know where else the weather really had gotten to. I imagine it's pretty far, but as we get those ready,
I got it open.
we have a bunch right here. So something interesting to note is that it was relatively sunny this morning. I would think it got overcast pretty quickly.
Like 70 degrees.
Yeah, it was like a nice 60 to 70. I think it was 66 when I checked this morning, and it was like 91 degrees yesterday. But the temperature dropped so suddenly. It's in the 30s out there, and it's snowing. It went from 90-degree weather yesterday to snowing right now.
It is
How does that happen?
it is not fun. I put away all of my winter clothes, and now I had to pull
They're all
everything
back out.
back out.
Yeah, I had like this nice leather jacket, and I was like, man, I'm done wearing that for the season. Mm-mm.
I pulled one out. It's interesting just being here because it's during this time of the year you genuinely do not know what the weather's going to be.
Yeah,
Like you look at the weather channel and it's like, oh wow, it looks like it goes to 92, and the next day 47, next day 52, but there's a tornado, and then it all those things happen just on the different days.
yeah, that is interesting. But speaking of which, do you have any like fun weather stories, things that have happened to you when you were younger, or stuff like
Oh,
that, or even recently?
well, okay. So there was this one time I was doing something called music and speech camp where we would arrive at a church property and we would spend the whole week working on a uh, musical. And by the end of the week, we would perform the musical for our parents.
Oh, nice.
But in the process, they would have to, do sections of people. And so like one small group is in the auditorium and the rest of us are waiting in this place we call it just the skywalk,
Yeah.
and it was like the second story, but on the left and right were these huge windows that were outside, and so you could see, like, sitting in there, you were right outside, you could see the whole parking lot and everything. um but it was really hot, and
Mhm.
so inside it was like 68 degrees. Outside it was closer to 95 to 98 degrees,
Really?
and we're all just sitting in there chilling, waiting our turn. When out of the blue, one of the windows just goes and cracks completely.
What?
And so we're all like, "What just happened?" And so our, the guy in charge of the camp comes out, and he sees a broken window and assumes that it was us. And he's like,
Oh
"What did you guys do?" And we're like, "No,
no.
we did nothing. Like no one was around the
And
window or
and he's not
anything,
gonna
just
believe that.
yeah, of course not." And so we're trying to convince him that it wasn't us.
We promise it just happened on its own.
Yeah, yeah, we could hear our own arguments did not convince him, but like when you checked it, the way we were able to prove it was like if you put your hand on it, which it took a little for him to convince us to let us do it, you could feel that our side was still smooth and it was the other pane. And so that's how we were able to prove, how did on earth could we break it if it
Yeah.
wasn't the one we were directly on?
Wow.
But yeah, it was so hot outside it shattered a window and we all got blamed for it.
That is insane. Here, I got a story I'll tell you here in a little bit. Let's get on to this next candy here. Toxic waste. So came out of that barrel looking thing, and we have a bunch of different flavors here. What do we
Yeah.
have? What does blue raspberry?
There's blue raspberry, green apple, watermelon is somewhere,
I think there's
cherry,
watermelon
and
here.
lemon.
Ooh, so
I think
I feel like we need to try multiple flavors. We can't just do one and have a valid thing here. We have
Okay.
to try more than one.
I'm
I'm going to
try,
start with blue raspberry because that
Okay.
is my favorite candy
I'm gonna
flavor.
try
of all time.
black cherry.
Ooh, black cherry sounds pretty
Yeah.
interesting. I thought you don't see a lot of black cherry flavored candies out there.
No, that's more of like a drink, isn't it?
Okay, so unlike the Airheads, this one has no smell whatsoever. It looks like a cough drop. It looks like a cough drop, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, let's see. It just looks like you could put this in like one of your grandma's.
Yeah, like the whole like hard
Candy
candy
thing
bowl,
that no one would know.
and the moment she touches it, it's gonna be crazy.
All right, are you ready?
No, let's try it.
All right. Oh, way,
Oh.
way more sour.
Oh yeah, this is steps ahead of the lemon head.
Ooh, wow. That's really. Did you just crunch yours?
Yep. Okay. I will say this. That is the worst blue raspberry candy I've ever had in my life. That did not taste like blue raspberry. That tasted like something out of Bean Boozled, the bad ones.
What did you get? Toothpaste.
Yeah, yeah, probably. Oh, it lingers.
Mm.
It lingers.
Okay. Oh, the sour's gone.
Not me.
Sweet. Really?
No, yeah, it's still there.
Mine is. Yeah, mine. All the sour's gone.
Oh my, no, mine's still gonna hang around.
Okay.
But I feel like there's got to be a good flavor in this. How did you like Did you like the black cherry?
It's okay. It feels almost like a cherry cola is what I'm starting to taste.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this.
Let me try this apple one because I feel like sour apple is a thing.
I'm gonna try the lemon one.
That's got to
'cause
be good.
I
Right?
feel like this one is gonna be the most sour.
I could see that.
Mhm.
Let's try this.
You're trying
Oh,
that one.
way more. Oh,
I was so worried about trying this lemon one. But how are you biting these? I would chip my tooth.
it disperses the flavor and the sourness. So instead of a concentrated sour on one part of your tongue, you just get a little bit of sour across all the tongue, but it still hurts. It still hurts.
Well,
Eat your
I'm gonna
lemon.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who do you think of this one? What's with the?
That's completely involuntary.
So while Steven's eating his sour candy, let me tell you all my story about being in the weather. So it was my very first summer camp that I ever went to. Are you good?
This one is so much worse.
Is there another lemon
It
in there?
keeps going.
Hold on. I will try this as I tell you all the story. I was taking a hike. Actually, I'll just have to tell it to you. So it was I was at the Wilds, my first summer camp ever. I was excited to see what was going to happen, and there was I was told that every camper had to take a hike, and there are 4 different falls that you're supposed to that you can hike on, and like each
Uh-huh.
week they choose a different one. Well, we were all going to the Fourth Falls. Now, for those of you who have been to the wilds and know what the Fourth Falls hike is, it is, from what I understand, the longest and most treacherous hike that they've got. From at least my understanding, I say treacherous. It's just a hike, but it still kind of goes up and down and up and down and around and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy, and it was the first hike I had ever been on in my entire life. And the way there wasn't terrible. We got there, enjoyed our time at the falls, but on the way back, we had to go up this kind of like, pull yourself up on this rope along like a
Oh
slope
yeah, that
thing.
part's fun.
And it was great, but I was slow. I, I was just slow. And
Mhm.
I lost my group entirely. And by the time I made it to the top of that thing, they were already gone. They like everyone had left by that point.
Uh-huh.
Um, wow, wow,
Did you just take another one?
yup,
Okay.
wow.
Was I supposed to mix this first? I don't know. Which flavor did you take now?
The lemon,
Oh, yeah, that one, it keeps going.
yeah.
The flavor just keeps going.
It's like the wise old sage that taught the lemon heads everything that they should be, but it's always going to be more because you never teach the master, well, you know what I mean? Like the master never teaches all his tricks.
This is sour.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is if you are genuinely looking for something that's going to be a challenge, this is like it's good. Like afterwards it has like a sweet taste, whatever which one
So
you
it does
pick.
kind of eliminate it after a while, but you got to get there first.
Yeah. I'd say this jumps to a solid 5 or 6.
I would say, yeah, 5 or 6 as well. It definitely takes you on a journey, much like that hike that I was on. And you know what happened? Because I was now the only one alone walking this trail, I thought it couldn't get worse than this. And then all of a sudden, I heard thunder, and then it rained hard everywhere. And I was hiking on my own through the mountainside of this camp, trying to get back to the like main campus area.
Mhm.
By the time I got back, because I think like the hike there is like a mile. I don't know if it's a mile
Something
on the way
like that.
there. Yeah, I don't know if it's a mile on the way back, but
It's a mile to get anywhere there.
yeah, I know.
Everything's so far apart.
I know, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're sloshing through the rain and the mud just to get that mile done, and by the time I got back, it was dinner time. So I like go to the doors of the dining hall, and I like swing them open, and you see like the thunder and the lightning crash outside while this sopping wet man just comes walking in. Little 12-year-old Chris was not having a good time,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Where were you at, Chris?" And I was anyway.
It's a-
What's the next one we're doing,
Lightning.
Steven?
It's the lemon juice. So we're gonna see how does it compare to like a lemon juice concentrate. Are you emotionally prepared? I'm not.
No, not even
All right.
close.
Well, you ready? Here,
Nope.
clink.
Okay.
That was not bad.
Nope. Did you just like knock it back, or did you let it hit your tongue?
I did do that. I did do that.
Yeah, I let it hit the tongue.
Here, I'll try.
Well, it hits you so hard for like a good second. Oh man,
That was not bad. I think the toxic waste was worse.
the toxic waste it lasted longer, but that lemon juice when it hits the tongue, it punches you for a second.
Oh, I have a cut on my lip.
Oh no.
It's disinfected. Okay.
It's disinfected. Okay, so we're
That was no. I would put it like this is definitely more.
yeah. Yeah, I would say that. It's a different kind of sour, but that one definitely lasts longer. The toxic waste is a more
Yeah,
interesting
this is
one.
like punch and then it is gone.
Yeah, the lemon
So-
juice is like a good jab, but the toxic waste is like a good right hook.
Mhm.
If it follows through, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but okay, that was not bad.
Okay, but now we're getting on to the really big hitters here. We have not reached the big hitters because we have what's called mega sour.
Yeah, I would recommend have your cup so just in case you need to just spit it out, you can. Did you just throw it?
I did.
All right, here you
Okay.
open this.
Well, we're just gonna throw it in there, right? We're not gonna be drinking anymore from this. We have one cup.
oh, you're
We can
right.
do the cup.
That'll
So let's see what this looks like in here. Is it gonna have a smell? That's a weird smell. That's a weird smell. Do you smell that? That's a weird. That is a
That's like
weird,
a laboratory.
weird smell. I don't know how to describe that.
I'm
it
scared to
it,
touch
it
with
just
my hand.
smells artificial. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is artificial have a smell? This is artificial.
Okay.
It smells artificial.
Oh, they're big. That is
Oh.
coated.
Oh,
in,
hold on. For those of you who might be able to see this, that's what they look like. That is just pure citric acid on this. This is going to be interesting. Are you ready?
yeah.
Don't watch
Okay.
that cut.
I know. All right, are you
3,
ready?
2, 1. Mm. Delicious. Delicious. It's so good. Steven, you have a cup. Use it. We need it. So that hurt. That hurt a lot. Huh. How you feeling, Steven?
I just got to the sweet part. Oh, that feels so much better.
Okay. Yep, that gets you. That does not take long to hurt, but it hurt. But Steven, I do have to say one thing. Unfortunately, that was not the end. As I mentioned earlier, folks, we have one more. And I would say it's comparable to the Mega Sours, but it is what's called the Black Death. Steven, have you ever heard of this candy before we started looking?
It's bubbly.
What did you? Is that what it looked like afterwards? What, Steven, what did you?
It's bubbling.
It looks
It's
like a
bubbling. It's
marble.
bubbling in my soul.
Bubbling in his soul,
I don't
folks.
know why it's bubbling, but it tastes good.
So while you're doing that, let's see here. So there was an age restriction on that candy. I think, what's the age restriction on this one? Oh yeah, not suitable for children under 12 years of age. So the Mega Sours were no one under 8. This one is no one under 12. Essentially saying you have to almost be a teenager in order for them to recommend that you're even okay to have this.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
This is going to probably hurt. Like, look, why would you name your candy after the thing that wiped out almost half the world population at the
I
time?
can feel like a film all over my teeth
Yeah.
right now.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you ready to try this one more?
I feel like I needed a moment to just emotionally disconnect.
Okay.
It was okay.
Oh!
Once you got past it, it was not bad. What's wrong with it?
So the smell that came out of the Mega Sours is like 10 times stronger out of this. Like, do you smell the sour? You can smell the sour. I'm not gonna lie, my nose hurts every time I take a whiff. It's very interesting. Did you spit that thing back out? That is such a weird. It looks like a weird marble.
Yeah, not gonna lie, like it was difficult, but then it tasted
but it tastes
really good.
really good.
I would recommend that one.
So, okay, this
one I'm just scared.
This one genuinely worries me. We've seen videos of people that have tried this, and they looked like they needed to be hospitalized afterwards.
Here,
So-
I'll take one and put it on here. So it's just black.
So the other one looked blue. You could see the blue underneath the citric acid. You can hardly see underneath the citric acid on this one, and I'm very nervous. But you know what?
Why is
There's
there
no
so
time
much-
like the present.
There's so much coating.
There's no time like the present. You ready for this, Steven?
Yes. All right. Ready?
3, 2, 1. No! That hurt! Don't bite it! That's worse! Don't bite it!
Okay. It's not that bad. Okay.
Folks, thank you all so much for joining us for TV today.
That wasn't too bad. That was, but that's better than the other.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, no,
I'm
it's
glad-
better. I'm good now. Okay.
No, I'm glad you are.
Really? Okay.
So, folks, thanks for joining us for TV today.
We hope you had a wonderful time. Just remember, God loves you.
So go share that love with somebody else.
You all
Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye.